Hey Sam, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Hey, I want to ask you a little bit about your senior night coming up. It's obviously going to be a little different with no fans out there. What are your thoughts on this kind of bizarre senior day that you guys are about to have?
Oh, I mean, it'll still be great. There is a little, um, you'd like to have all the fans there, and I think everyone would like to have all the fans there, participating in senior day or not. But I mean, also have as of right now, I'm pretty sure we're still having family there, so that'll be, great for me. That's all I need right there, and um, but other than that, like yeah, it is. It'll be different for sure, and you see guys having senior days in the past, and everyone's there, and it's all great. But it'll still be special, just special in a different way. I think.
Hey, have you given any thought or made any decisions about what you could potentially do last year? Obviously, seniors can come back and play an extra year. What are your thoughts on that for you?
Still undecided yet. Still kind of thinking about it. Relying heavily on my faith to decide um, which path I want to choose, coming back or not. As of right now, still no real big decision yet. So probably let you know that at the kind of the end of the season.
Hey Sam, how challenging has just the last week and a half been for the defensive line and just getting everybody healthy and focused for being able to have the amount of bodies that you need to really do your job?
Yeah, for sure. It's been really important. Obviously, COVID's hit and some struggles have come our way, and that's just part of the game and part of especially this season. But we've took the past couple of weeks to really try to get ourselves together, recoup. Um, I know that the guys that we had a great couple weeks of practice, just like going back to the basics, going over things really in depth. And so it was good for building and we're excited to have those guys back when they get back, and kind of just keep progressing.
At the beginning of the season, you explained why you decided to play the year, and you kind of mentioned it was a collective unit by the defensive line. Do looking back at the season the way especially the last week and a half, is that a decision you stand by and feel just as confident about, and why or why?
Oh yeah, for sure. We like to say in the D line room that we train to a standard, not wins or losses, and I think that holds true throughout the season. There's been a lot of hard times, as you guys can probably pick up, and but that doesn't matter to us. Our point is to just keep progressing and change our culture within the D line room, and ultimately that will trickle down to the entire team, is what our mission is as a D line.
And this is a little bit off topic, but I think I heard on Hawk Talk last week that you're pretty big into the environment. How did that interest get started with you? And I guess how would you explain that to someone about where that passion comes from?
Yeah, that's kind of a fun question. Yeah, I really enjoyed. That's how I got into it, is kind of going hunting, fishing with my dad, and just it really my parents made a big emphasis on taking us on vacations to national parks when we were kids, and just getting outside and a love for nature is something I really enjoy doing. And so yeah, I just kind of flowed from that, and I found a major here that kind of worked with that, and took it on, and kind of went with it. And well, it's funny, we talked Wednesday, the day before the Hawk Talk, about just some things. We were doing like this branding session here, and it's been really good for some guys just to learn how to build their brand and things like that. And we talked about kind of like recycling within the facility, and so that can might be something that I might try to look into to see if we can kind of do and improve upon. So yeah.
Outside of football, what do you think your ideal career is going to be in 10 years?
Yeah, I think my ideal career would be in wildlife biology and conservation science, working in national parks and things like that, with like wildlife management. Just just being outside and doing the things I love every day just really kind of inspires me. So that's where I hope to be.
Hey, Sam, some of the guys you're facing in practice on the O-line have a new coach. What have you seen out of them and how they've kind of responded to having a new voice and a new coach leading them?
Yeah. I think it's been pretty positive overall. I know that the guys in the O-line room are really strong-willed, and they're very adaptable. And so I think they're kind of taking it on with a little pep in their step, and just trying to adapt to the process and adapt to the changing circumstances as best as they can. But I think overall it's been pretty positive. Just saying in the last couple practices, but yeah, looking forward to see what will come from that.
Anything else for Sam? All right, thanks, Sam.